Slayer Pro.
Howdy 2D Fruities, it's Navenger, and today I am bringing you another Halo 4 commentary. In this game, I am playing with my good buddy Spathik, and like always, his channel will be in the description, as well as Schmeckeldorf's. You guys should definitely go check both of them out. I'm pretty sure you guys already have, but if not, definitely do it. You will not be sorry, I promise you. They are great guys. You know, they are just terrific. Anyway, anyway guys, what I want to talk about today was the Halo 4X and how it all kind of works and my thoughts on it. So it's been out for a couple days, and I've had, I've been able to, get a feel for it and really just gain an opinion on it. And to be honest, I don't really like it. And I know a lot of people kind of feel the same way I do, and I completely understand why. There's just a lot of things that 343 messed up with it, and you just can't really explain why they did the things they did. But, I mean, there are some good things about it. I think that's what a lot of people are overlooking. There are good things about this X. You know, one of the big ones being, and I've said it before, it's good that 343 is trying to evolve their game and make it better and listen to the population. You know, a lot of people wanted this X, and they brought it out and they gave it to us. And at least they are trying to make their game better. And that's always good. If a game just sat there and didn't have any updates, nothing, it would be a terrible game. No one would want to play it. I'm pretty positive. I'm not a game designer, but that just kind of seems like it would make sense. It's good that they're trying to make their game better. It does let you know when someone dies, and for that it is useful. I'll get into that a little bit later, but for the most part, it will let you know when someone dies. And also, it can be pretty useful. You know, it can be just as useful as the Halo 3 and the Halo Reach and the Halo 2X. I actually don't know if Halo 2 had it. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah. So, I mean, there are some good things, but I definitely think that the bad things about it outweigh the pros in an immense way. So, a couple of the smaller things with it that I would have fixed or not have done if I was 343. Number one, it's white. Why is it white? I mean, this game has a lot of gray in it. A lot of colors are all the same shade, and I feel like white kind of would blend in a little bit more than, say, red would. You know, red from, I don't know, Halo 3 and Reach? Does that ring a bell? Apparently not. That's one thing. Also, it's pretty small, and that makes it hard to see sometimes if you're actually looking at it. So I feel like if it could be a little bit bigger, that would definitely help out a lot. But again, like I said, those are just some of the smaller ones. Some of the bigger ones that I really needed to talk about and that a lot of people have gripes with. It doesn't last long, and I think that's the #1 problem that a lot of people have with it. I believe it lasts 2.5 seconds if you're looking at it around there, and who knows why they decided to make it last for that long. It should last your entire death. If you're playing, you know, an objective game, so you're playing Flag, and you die, the spawn time isn't 2.5 seconds. The spawn time, I think, is like 7 seconds or 5, something like that. It's longer than 2.5 seconds. So for the time that you're still dead, all that you're going to see is a service tag. You're not going to see the X. And that's stupid, because the call out, he's one shot on my X, or, you know, full shields on my X, will become non-existent. Because if your teammates are not paying attention to exactly where you died and they're trying to finish a battle, so they finish the kill and they're like, all right, one shot on his X, and they look around. Well, by that time, maybe it's after 2.5 seconds. There's no more X. So where are they supposed to know where your X is? They don't. That's a problem. It needs to be there for the entire time of your death. It just baffles me why 343 would make it go away. And that's going to be an occurrence with this entire video. I'm baffled by the things that 343 does. But whatever. Another thing, after that X fades away, all that's left is your service tag. Now, I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it so that the X fades away, but you can still tell that someone's dead. And you can. If you're really looking, the service tag will be flashing between purple and white. Which, okay, that's good, you know. They're trying to counterbalance the X fading away. But it's stupid. If you're in an intense game of Capture the Flag on, I don't know, Simplex, and each team has 4 caps and you only need 1 more, and your team's trying to stop their team from running it in, and someone dies and they go, oh, on my X, well, the X will fade away. And then if you're not really paying attention, you're just going to look around and see another service tag, and you're like, alright, well, it's not over there because that person's alive. You won't really be paying attention to the subtle flashing of purple and white. You're just going to see a service tag and naturally think that he's alive, at least I do. I'm speaking from experience here. But it just, it doesn't make sense. You know, why would they leave that like that? If you're going to leave the service tag, make it a different color than the rest of the team's service tags. Make it different and stand out so that you know that that person is dead. It just, it makes it very difficult to be able to tell where he's dead at and if he's still dead and how long he's been dead for. And it just doesn't, I don't understand why they did it like this. They had a perfect mold for the X marker from Halo 3 and Halo 2 and Halo Reach. I don't know if Halo 2 had an X marker, like I said, but they had a perfect mold, and they messed it up big time. I understand they're trying to break the mold from Halo 3. They're trying to be a different game. They're a different company. They want to set themselves apart from Bungie, but there are just some certain things you should not change, and the X was one of them. I did say it was good that they put it in, but if they're going to leave it like this, they might as well just take it out, because it's useless. It's useless. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let me know in the comment section below, actually, if you think it's good or bad or things you would change about it. But personally, I think it's useless because you're not going to be able to tell if he's dead for very long because, you know, the X isn't there. I was playing for a while and I didn't even realize that they had the X because I knew it was coming out, and the only reason I could tell was because I was looking for it. I waited for a teammate to die and then I looked. I was like, okay, yeah, the X is there. But if it wasn't for that, I would have been completely oblivious to it. I would have been like, oh, there's an X? Where? I didn't see it. And I feel like that's how a lot of people are. If you look at Gandhi's video, when he talks about it, he said the same thing. He said he was playing, and they didn't see the X for an entire couple games, and they finally stopped and looked at a teammate's death, and sure enough, there it was. And I think that just goes to show how poorly they put the X together. And I definitely think they should fix it. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. You know, they're definitely trying to be different than Halo 3, and this is just a ridiculous out BR. That guy had the first 2 shots on me. What up? But anyway, they're trying to be different. I think they need to fix it. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have different opinions, I'm glad to hear them. I like getting discussion going and hearing what you guys have to say about this stuff. So anyway, that's really all I have about my thoughts with the Halo 4X. Maybe it'll grow on me and I'll start to like it more. You know, who knows. I hope that's the case, but you never know. So we'll have to wait and see, give it a little bit more time to see how it really feels on me. Anyway guys, a couple more things for this video. This week I will be doing an unboxing and review of my new headset that I ordered today. I ordered the SteelSeries Siberia V2 in all black. I'm pretty excited for them to come. I heard a lot of good things about the headset, and I'm looking forward to getting rid of my Turtle Beaches. Well, I'm not going to be getting rid of them, but stop using them and using something better. So stay tuned for that video. Also, if you would be so kind and feel like you want to, send me a message telling me which file share slot your gameplay is that you want me to review, because I definitely want to get that series started. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So make sure you send me those messages and you can be on my channel. What up? Also, I will be releasing info about when the game night is going to be for my 200th video. So stay tuned for that. I got to talk to Spatic and Schmeckledorf and see what the interest is. But like I said, stay tuned. Anyway guys, peace.